4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Could be gone any moment, know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I gotta eat.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the trapper.
We all back lit. Yeah. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. Now that bubble gum bar, I was like, yo. I ain't gonna let's back up. We got Doc just shook the bill. Let's back up because there's too many. I want them to hear your voice. Got clean. Appreciate my dog. You know what I mean? Huh? Appreciate my dog. Take that bitch. Take it. You want the sauce?
I don't want the food, nigga. I need the napkin.
Oh, you want the napkin? Well, you gotta eat the food too now, nigga.
You ain't really ops, though. You ain't really ops, motherfucker. I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
My cheese chop, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You could never be battle rap's top motherfucker.
Yeah.
And when you reach God, tell him it was dot.
That's your first time using that one?
Nah, that was actually like a couple times I used it. I think they starting to pick up on it.
Okay, yeah. It's crazy because I got that. Told my daughters slept on the floor with my sons so my daughters could get the bed. And they think it's new every single time I say it. It's crazy. Listen, you just did that. You know what you just did though, right?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You got to have a conversation with Clone first. A lot of people was paying attention and locked into y'all match to see how you would address it. A lot of people probably thought you wasn't capable. I think you did that justice. I think you did very well in that battle. How you feeling?
What people gotta understand is that I was on the other side of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like in real life.
Yeah.
Let's take it that. Let's get a little personal with them. That with my cases, with my charges. The culture was there when I got locked up for my drug charges. They sat there with me and I did my time, whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
I was snitched on.
Okay.
So I know what it feel like to get snitched on.
Understood. Facts.
Me
Me
I
as
know
well.
what I was going through in that cell. Like, yo, damn, son. What I wanted to do to a snitch if I seen one. You feel what I'm saying?
Fact.
But you know, law is law, and you know, people, they protect their snitches.
So basically you saying, with the situation being like that, it came from a different place with the past. Okay.
Opposed to like no offense to Tay-Rock or anything like that, or like Tay-Rock, like what Tay-Rock did to like what Kids Say and stuff like that. I don't know Tay-Rock to be like sitting in a can for like never did no time or being snitched on or anything like that. So I feel like it'll resonate different. It's different. Opposed to me, like I sat there and I did something. I did. I mean, I was. So it's like it came from a different place. It was personal. So it made that job fairly easy, if you will.
Okay. So yo, not to take too much off the battle because I definitely want to get back to the battle. But do you think it's level? Because I was just talking to somebody and I don't want to say who, but they was like comparing Kid Slade to Bad News to Clone and trying to see like severity levels. Like, do you think all three of them are labeled? Yeah. Okay.
There's no level to snitching.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Well, it's different aspects on how people attack it, like how people go about it. But snitching is snitching, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? Like that's not a jacket a nigga want on his. Nigga don't want to wear that Judas jacket. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's a nasty jacket.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like if you know, like if you really in tune with the streets and you know what these, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, with, like what snitching mean to the streets for real. Like that's a no-go. And battle rap started from the streets, so we gotta maintain and keep that motherfucker the way it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that people can like who they like. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, man. Don't bring that bullshit around me, bro. I ain't with none of that. So ain't no levels to snitching is snitching. You know what I mean? Snitches deserve stitches. That's the simplest way I could say it. That's the nicest way I could say it. Nicest way.
I'm saying so. Okay. So do you feel like? First of all, do you feel like Clone got a fair shake in the battle, or do you think they weren't really trying to hear what he was saying?
They showed him love in it.
They showed him love. They showed him. I ain't gonna lie. I like determination was over trust. Determination was over trust. Line. That was fire.
Yeah, he was in there.
Yeah.
Listen, Clone is still a rapper.
Okay.
He's still a rapper. He's still Clone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's not be. He ain't snitch on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I still gotta give my, you know what I'm saying, my respect to what he do as a
writer.
As a writer. You know what I'm saying? He was in there being Clone was Clone.
That's just it's an uphill fight that he gonna have to fight though. Pretty much if he want to stay in it.
Absolutely, especially like with a nigga like me and with my fan base and how niggas rock with me and know how I give it up. It's gonna be hard to beat me.
Yeah.
Especially with that kind of jacket you wearing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
All
right. So after I asked, do you think he got a fair shake? Do you think that the Bad News and Clone? Do you think they should continue to battle?
They free to do what they free will, man. They free to do what they free will.
Ain't nobody turning down no money.
And the money come to them, they do what they do.
Yeah.
It's up to the culture to do what they want to do. know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
facts. Yep, facts both ways.
I think I'm be honest with you. I think the lanes they was in, like the lanes, Bad News and Clone, they was in.
Yeah.
Prior to these situations, these niggas was on a good route. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When shit like this come through and happen, this is heavy, bro.
Yeah.
It kind of shift your.
And it
lane.
don't help that they really was tag team partners, and like the picture you was able to paint in there.
That looks wild,
Yeah.
but birds of a feather flock together.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If it looks like trash, smell like trash, it's trash.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, that's. And then here's another one. You only as real as the company you keep. You feel what I'm saying? That's my favorite, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's not really surprising when you put two and two together. The universe is a beautiful thing.
All right, so let's get into the battle, yo. Your rounds. What was your favorite bars? I love that Bubba Gump. What you said, Bubba Gump? He a nigga that couldn't keep his mouth closed.
He couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Why nobody never said that, yo?
Forrest Gump.
That was
I feel
crazy.
like Forrest now, cause y'all remember Forrest Gump and his best friend Bubba? Well, I feel like Forrest now, cause y'all got me going to war with a nigga that can't keep his mouth shut.
That is crazy. And I was lunched out because you was like, Bubba? And I started laughing. He said, Bubba? And then when you dropped the joke, I was like, oh my God. Yo, that was a jump. Yeah, what's your other favorite joints that you dropped though?
I had a couple joints in there, man. It was really it was the Snake freestyle I came out with in the beginning of the bar. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of the round, bro. That was my favorite. That's the only thing I'm gonna put out. I don't wanna spoil it for them, you know what I'm saying? Niggas either had to catch that live stream, hop out, or they gotta wait till it drop. You feel me? But that, you know what I mean, that Snake situation, you know what I mean? It was magical. It made me feel like, you know what I'm saying, I kind of went.
Yo, that was different at the beginning. What was that?
I seen homie pull up with the Snake. I'm like, oh, nah.
And you came up with that on the spot today.
Right then and there. I'm like, nah.
Yo, for the people who didn't see the battle yet, let them know how that played out real quick for the people who didn't see the battle.
Nah, so what happened was I popped up to the venue, you know what I'm saying? I seen homie popped out with a Snake.
Yeah.
Snake around the Snake, you know what I'm saying? I seen it. And I was like, yo, you know what? Yo, pop up. You know what I mean? Stay next to me in the battle, whatever situation is. I'm gonna bring you up. I'm gonna bring the Snake up in the battle, whatever situation is. That's all you need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just figure something.
It was just that, and it played out that smooth. Y'all ain't practicing
and
nothing.
Big shout out to Clean, man. Clean was there, big supporting and everything.
Yeah,
man.
shout out Clean. Clean just gave me a fire battle too. Big shout out to Clean. Big shout out to Clean. You feel me?
I went to Clean. I'm like, yo, should I say this? He was like, no. I mean, he's like, yo, do that shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, do that shit, Stone.
Yeah, you need them in your corner. You need the ones that like. If you want, just like, nah,
Big shout out to Clean Paper, man.
Yeah, no, ain't no second guessing. If you gonna do it, do it.
Hey, man.
Huh?
Talk to the police.
Come on, bro.
Get
I talk to the police, right?
Y'all is wild.
I hate that shit.
Real shit, bro. Get them out of here, bro.
Hey.
Snitches die early.
How you call it? 2130?
That's a 30. That's a
30.
40. That's a 40.
I wasn't allowed to slow down. Fuck rap, every day was strapped for the showdown. I was out in NoCal, back when I ain't no cow. Your favorite battle rapper ain't never seen a whole pound. I see dead people. I see dead people. Yeah. They say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches. I see dead people. They say it's smoke on the air. This shit remind me of the trap. I see dead people. They say it's money on the floor. They say it's bitches in the back. They say it's smoke all in the air. This shit remind me of the trap. Where we at? I see dead people. I see dead people. One time for the hustlers. Started off with a half ounce, I had to double up. Now I'm sipping Henny straight up out my double cup. A culture full of clowns and I'm going for the juggler. They in the comment section like Henny losing it. Spent so many summers mixing noodles, chips, and tuna fish. Cellmate told me, bro, I dreamed that you was super rich. Believe in me more than itself.